COVID season's over. Green Bay hat over. Returning champ, yours truly, Tutty Teddy. Let's get this shit started, boys. Welcome back to the season. Woo, it feels good. We got fans in the stadium. Whew. We got drafts. We've got trades. Not in the league yet. A lot of big ones, though, in the real league. Let's get right down to it. So, gotta know, there's no Green Bay hat. I gotta brag a little bit. Worst to first last year. Yours truly, Tutty Teddy. Soak it in. Doesn't last long. I gotta give major props to Team Hickory. Rolling deep in the playoffs once again to the championship. Fighting very hard, but Derrick Henry pulled off the win for Tutty Teddy last year to give him the ring. Feels good, guys. So, this year we're coming at you from Salt Lake City. Big transition for your boy here. We got more money on the line this year. It's going to be a great one. I think the winning prize, what was it, $600? Woo-hoo-hoo! It's going to be fancy. All right. What else do we got? Some other housekeeping items. Draft notables. This should be good. So, the rankings came up with the best draft being yours truly, Tutty Teddy, with an interesting first pick of Travis Kelce. Why did he do that? Well, you see, the Somali Pirates now seem to get Kelce almost every year and consistently put up some of the highest points. So, with that being said, sometimes you got to take a gamble, take a shot. Take a shot at Kelce for the end zone. How about it, Mahomes? But that didn't stop him. He ended up going with Waller shortly after. And I don't think it was the first pick, but maybe his second. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I will say the personal best draft, in my opinion, though, has to go to the Shello Scrubs, picking up Patrick Mahomes, James Robinson. Who else did we get? Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, boy! Look at that lineup. And I think Montgomery as his other back. Not bad either. That's going to be brutal lineup. And he's got Trevor Lawrence as his backup QB. Might come into play for some late round, league trades in case he starts showing some action there. So we'll see how that goes. Some other draft notables. We've got the Golden Taint with the Hail Mary 4th round desperation pick of Dak Prescott. Woo-hoo-hoo. Give it up for Dak. I will say that he was crushing last year up until his injury. So if he can put up the same points, that'll look like a very smart pick. Otherwise, Golden Taint might not be seeing the final round again this year. Still early, though. We got a whole season ahead of us. Another draft notable, we got to, give a shout out to those Dingin' Swixies, switching up the name, but also acting like they've never been to the draft before. Wow, is that a Dingin' Swixies thing, or what's going on there? The auto draft picks he ended up getting were Ezekiel Elliott and Jonathan Taylor. I will say those are two pretty good picks. Jonathan Taylor would be a pretty good big question mark. I think it's going to pay off for him, though. So, Ding and Swixies, you might have got lucky there. We'll see. All right, let's break it down. Let's get into some action. So, this week's lineup, we've got first game, the Ding and Swixies versus the Somali Pirates. 2 new names for the year. We got to give a shout-out to our boy Shu overseas, doing the good work, fighting for our country. We love you, man. And then those Ding and Swixies with the new logo. A little hot corn dog hanging. What's that all about? Maybe he'll tell us. Let's see. The Swixies are starting Thursday night they've got Tom Brady as well as Zeke in that Thursday night matchup with the Bucs against the Cowboys. I see the Bucs winning that game, but this could be a high-scoring one for the Swixies. He could come out to an early lead, but all in all, I think this game is going to come down to those tight ends on both sides on Monday night. The Swixies with Mark Andrews at the Ravens, and then the Pirates with the Darren Waller pick for the Raiders are playing each other in Las Vegas. when it comes to those two, if you're mano-a-mano, I got to give it to the Pirates and Waller. I think they come away with the win in this one. All right, next game. Pittsburgh Steelers against Team Dick Butkus. No new names here. We've got some star-studded lineups, though. Butkus team, tough for me almost to not pick this as the best draft. I really like the lineup of Russell Wilson, Alvin Kamara, and DK Metcalf. I'm sad to not have DK this year on my squad. He was amazing last year, and I think he's going to crush it again this year. Maybe even the highest scoring wide receiver. Book it. So we've also got the Steelers with Lamar Jackson, your MVP, Dalvin Cook, and Calvin Ridley. So who's going to win this one? I think that this year I'm also going to call that. Sorry, I'm not doing that yet. Dalvin Cook, I think, is the highest scorer in this one. I will say I don't think he's going to be the highest scorer in the league this year. And with the Hawks playing at the Colts the first game, Colts are supposed to have pretty good defense. I got to give this one to the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, we've got the Mustache Bandits against the Shallow Scrubs for our next matchup. The Scrubs, we've already noted it, but they've got a very strong team, especially their receiving core with Adams, Hopkins, and even at flex, they've got Smith-Schuster. So if they come out slinging, they're going to be tough to stop. And the Bandits, we got to give it to them. They're getting better every year, almost every week. They got a salty squad this year, I won't lie. Let's see, who do they got on their team? It's some of the notables. I love the Herbert pick. I was maybe going to pull him, but I pulled the trigger on Murray a little sooner than I wanted to. Tyreek Hill, you got Nick Chubb. If he can get a good majority of those downs at Cleveland, I think that's going to, be a good year for the Bandits. So look out for them. But, I got to give it to the Scrubs. Their lineup is it's incredible from what it looks like on paper. We got to give them the win in this one until otherwise we're proven wrong, right? And then next game, we've got Team Hickory versus Golden Taint. These are two classic teams. There's something about this matchup that just gets me going. They've got Aaron Rodgers and Stephon Diggs on Team Hickory. Those are two really good players that I like. And then on Golden Taint, we've got the Dak Prescott pick. But then the guy who I think is going to score the most points in fantasy this year, Derrick Henry of the Titans. That was a great pick by Golden Taint in the draft. Upset special? I think so. We got to give it to Golden Taint. Beating the runner-up first game out. I don't think it's going to stop Hickory long run. I think he makes a good playoff march again this year. But first game out, I think he loses to Golden Taint. And then we've got your game of the week. We've got To Live Doo-Doo. Ooh, new name. Sticking with Doo-Doo, though. I love it. And Tutty Teddy. These two teams only have a projected point total differential of 0.3 points. To Live Doo-Doo projected at 124.1 and Tutty Teddy at 124.4. We know projections don't mean shit, but it is kind of cool to see that for the game of the week. A lot of questionable players for Doo-Doo. We got a lot of the J's. It should just be like J Live Doo-Doo. We've got Josh Jacobs. We got Justin Jefferson and A.J. Brown, just the JJs. Josh Jacobs, probably the most questionable out of them. I definitely see JJ for the Vikes playing well, and same with A.J. Brown. He's a beast. Josh Jacobs, I expect him to play, but probably not that many snaps. The fun part about this one, it's going to end on Sunday night in the showdown with the Bears at the Rams. We've got Matthew Stafford slinging the ball to Robert Woods. Now Stafford is on To Live Doo-Doo, and Woods is on Tutty Teddy. So that's going to be a fun one to watch. And then we've also got the Rams D in that game for To Live Doo-Doo. So who does it come down to? I think Josh Jacobs possibly not getting that many points this week is going to be a big factor in it. So with that being said, your reigning champ, Tutty Teddy, winning the first game out of the week. Let's go, boys. Let's get the show started. I'm excited for the season. More money on the line. Who's it going to be? Let's get to football, boys.